If you're over 45 and eating in a calorie deficit and the scale still isn't moving, this is what's actually happening. Your metabolism is not broken. You are sending messages to your body that is putting it into an extreme state of stress. It's not understanding what you're doing. What you're doing for your body now doesn't work for your body at this age. I know it sounds like it's in reverse, but reducing your calories, reducing your intake, and most likely as well at the same time, increasing your output is actually having a reverse effect as to what you are intending and what you're trying to actually do. It's backfiring on you. Why this is so confusing and just doesn't make sense to you is because it used to work. It worked when you were 20, it worked when you were 30. It's different now. It's not broken. It's just different. What your body is experiencing now is a much higher level of stress than you ever had when you were younger. Your nervous system is challenged so much more. If you even step back and you take a look at your life now compared to in your 20s, or how you react to things now compared to in your 20s, or how you see the world now, it's most likely that you can see a shift in yourself, in your personality, that in your 20s, you were more carefree, you had much less stress, you went with the flow a lot more. But now life has compounded on you. You have experienced so much stress in your life. That's actually now a part of your makeup within your nervous system. No matter what you've been through, your body has been through the same number of years. And now it needs something different. It needs time, it needs nurturing, it needs the right amount of rest and recovery. It still needs the exercise. It needs strength training now more than ever before. Because over 30, we start losing muscle. We start losing muscle mass, and our muscle is our engine and our fire behind our metabolism. We also need to do our cardio differently. Yes, it's so great to still do our cardio. It's great fun. We love doing it. It does give us that boost. And of course, great for heart and lung health. But we don't want to be burning out. We need to keep the body away from that burnout point. Burnout physically, cognitively, emotionally, and physically with restricting our food as well. So by putting our body into that calorie deficit, we are raising the levels of cortisol in the body. Our cortisol is our stress hormone. So anytime it's raised, you're going to find symptoms like you're struggling to sleep, you're feeling more wired, you're feeling more stressed, it's harder to shift the scales. You've got more bloating, more stomach pain, and all these symptoms that you're most likely experiencing. So many of them are linked to the amount of cortisol, the amount of stress, and the approach that we're taking. So with high stress, we're also looking at poor recovery time. Poor recovery affects the retention and the inflammation that we have in our body. So we may simply be holding more fluid and more inflammation because we're not getting the recovery that we need. So too much stress and not enough recovery. The other side of things when we're in a calorie deficit is that we may be underestimating the exact intake that we're having or overestimating the deficit. You may not realize how low your calories actually are. And on a consistent long-term basis, that's not providing the body with the fueling that it needs. If we are under providing the body with fuel, it's not going to want to let go. It's going to fear, where is my next calorie coming from? Where's my fueling coming from? And if you're missing meals or fasting for a huge portion of the day, the body is going to start to doubt whether you're going to feed it again. It's going to start holding on to that body fat in case no more food comes. The reverse of doing that is actually when the body wants to let go of body fat. When you fuel and nourish the body frequently, it actually wants to let go of weight for you and just release all of that. And you'll feel the feeling as though your metabolism has sped up. You will have more energy and the body fat will want to drop off. The other thing that's happening often when we find ourselves stalled in this situation is too much variability week to week. Chopping and changing the food we're having, chopping and changing the exercise we're doing, and chopping and changing whether we're getting rest at the right times or whether we're not resting at all. So too much variability does send signs and signals of confusion to the body. It's not necessarily understanding what we're doing. And when we send messages like that, our results slow down. So if nothing has worked for you for years, it's not because your body can't lose body fat or can't lose body fat anymore. It's because the strategy you've been using hasn't matched this stage of your life. there is a strategy that works. There is a right approach with your nutrition. There's a correct approach with your training, and there are correct strategies with your lifestyle, with sleep, stress, hydration, recovery, and other areas of lifestyle outside of nutrition and training that, when they're put together in a strategic way, they actually work for your body, and your body responds instantly. If you're feeling like you're overweight, you can't shift the scales, you feel bloated, some stomach pain, your moods are down, your energy is low, you're not sleeping well, and you feel like you've got high stress, you will be sitting in this category. You are not quite meeting the right pillars that are required, that your body and your system is needing at this time of life. But when you put all those pieces in place, you will feel the shift. You will get results the same week that you start. If this has helped, subscribe. Every video here is about fat loss after 40.